Good morning, Vietnam! Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? I don't know if I'm live yet. Am I live yet? Am I live yet? Am I live yet? Am I live yet? I'm so survived. I will survive. I am alive. I still don't see nothing. What's going on? Oh, I guess I am. Haha. Good morning, Jay Tizzo, Eric Beyer, Netta Stacking. Hi, Angie. Driving, so we'll be listening. What in the world? The green screen is in my coffee cup. That's funny. I can see Groot. I can see Keith. Or no, that's me holding a nut. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you get some sleep?
Oh, yeah. I feel way better.
Awesome. Morning, Dust Logic.
Yesterday I was a little delirious.
Get delirious, yeah. I remember getting delirious with like my girlfriend, staying up too late, and everything becomes funny.
Well, I just say stuff that sounds stupid.
You just say stuff that sounds stupid.
I go back and I watch some of the stuff and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what I was saying. So
it's funny. Morning, Kane, Venture, John Shank.
Morning, everybody.
ATS, Dan McCumber. Y'all ready today?
Fact and crap, baby.
Fact and crap. Morning, Joe. Did you get the card I sent you in the mail yet, Frosty?
No.
I mean, it wasn't me, Joe. Joe McBride.
It was Joe, yeah. No, I didn't. I picked the mail up yesterday. I was trying to think if I have like 9 packages here.
Morning, Brown Sugar. I finally pulled out my my poop mouse pad that I got from Kelly Ray when we went to Florida last year. And it even came with a non-slip coffee or whatever cup holder. Coaster. That's what it is. It's coaster.
It's hard to see on StreamYard side.
You can see my green screen inside my cup.
Oh, yeah, that's not what that is. Okay.
Yeah. It's at the shop, man. Well, the whole inside of my cup is green.
Oh, that's funny.
See, there's the Coin Crew sign. Oh, there's my Raptor. The no soup can. Let's see. What's over here?
I was trying to figure out what the hell that was.
There's me holding a nut in my squirrel suit. There's Keith. Keith's in my cup this morning.
Remember that old Folgers commercial?
Yeah. The best part of waking up is not Keith in my cup.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Best part of waking up. But I do drink Folgers, so. But it's like an instant cappuccino.
We drink a Black Rifle.
Black Rifle?
Yeah. So there's a company, it's in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it used to be Badass Coffee Company. And my mom knew the owners. They were downtown. And they merged together and they renamed it Black Rifle. And we've supported them for years. but they become a really big thing. And they ship to us. They got this whole subscription thing where you can order your coffee and have it sent in, and they have really, really, really good coffees. Um, but the thing that I like about their coffee, is that we do the blue stripe, so it's just a label, but a certain part of the proceeds go to first responders and people who've been hurt or died on duty. So police officers, firefighters, stuff like that. So we drink their coffee, and at the same time, we're able to send some money to the families who've lost their loved ones in service of our nation.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. They're a really neat company. They got a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, we used to back when I lived in Utah, we used to go there back when they were just a little shop, and they've done great work. I mean, they've done great work marketing. They're all over the place now.
No, quit that. Trying to claw up the arm of my new chair.
Not Death Wish. Death Wish is like, more caffeine than a Jolt Cola, but you remember Jolt Colas?
My brother used to drink that crap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that stuff was terrible. But this is Black Rifle. It's different than Death Wish. My son drinks Death Wish. He likes that stuff. I get too squirrely, too erratic on it.
Yeah, I can't drink real coffee anymore. It's like a rock in my gut all day. I have to drink the light sugary stuff.
Hey, John, that's good news, bud. I'm glad it's helping you out. Yeah, Charles, Black Rifle call. It's awesome coffee. They have different types. We like more of the blondes. We like a lighter coffee. We always buy one dark, heavy coffee. Like if I'm going to be making Turkish coffee, but yeah, they do some good stuff.
Morning, Papa York. Well, good. Maybe Ida will feel refreshed after her infusion.
Yeah, see, ATS, that's exactly right, and that's the reason I support them. They take care of the first responders. I love that. So that's one of the major primary reasons we support that guy that group.
Yeah, it's like a win-win.
Oh yeah, and they're really cool. Whenever my sister still lives in Utah, and so she'll go up there every once in a while. But whenever my mom's down visiting her, they'll go in and they'll say hi because they know. Well, the people that used to own Jackass Coffee,
Jackass.
the people who used to own that one, they still know the people who bought and have marketed over, so they go down there periodically. So they still go check it out. You can go see it. I think they're still on. They may have moved from their location, but I think they're on West Temple. But yeah, cool place.
Morning, Chuli, Siren,
Hey, what's up, Thule?
Roseanne.
Miss Coin Crew and Frostbite. That's trouble in one sentence, isn't it?
Especially if Frostbite didn't get no sleep.
Oh no, I'm way better. Yesterday, I went back and was looking at some stuff because people were like, "Hey, dude, what was going on yesterday?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "You were saying stuff. It didn't make sense." So I went back and listened to it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I can't be on panel when I'm that tired anymore."
Can't be held responsible.
Well, I was up for almost 60 straight hours. So
yeah, that's what you're saying.
I'm too old to do that.
Right?
I just can't do that anymore.
I know sometimes I just stay up too late and I wake up and feel like I had like a hangover or something.
Yeah, I'm changing. So it's like you go through those cycles, like they say every 7 years your cycle changes or whatever it is. I used to be in bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock, no ifs, ands, or buts. And now if it's like 11 o'clock, I'm just like I I'm gone. Like I lose my mind at 11 o'clock.
So
And
midnight streams would be fun.
well, found it buried. You remember him?
Yeah.
So I'll get because he always streams late at night. So I'll go into his, and it's nuts. It's crazy. Like he's funny and weird and whatever. And so I'm in the right frame of mind at that time of night to go ahead and go into some of those streams. Or who's the other guy that plays the music? Always getting in trouble. Pop. Um,
Popzilla?
yeah, he's the same thing. He's you have to be in the right frame of mind sometime to go watch him. But
Yeah, I was up late one time and went into somebody's stream and they were talking about the conspiracy theory about the Super Bowl and Taylor Swift. I was like, alrighty then.
yeah, you hear some weird stuff.
Morning, Sterling, Dale M. I just listened to it for a little bit, helped me go to sleep.
Brown Sugar's like, I was trying to ask you technical questions. Yeah, Brown Sugar, I was like, I have no idea what she's even saying. But here's a question for you. You know how to do this.
I do.
I've heard people talk about it, but I still don't know how to do it. How do you go in? Like, you can go into your settings and see, or you can click on somebody and see what they've commented. How do you do that?
I
You know
think
what I'm talking about?
I think if you like, if somebody comments on one of your videos, I think if you like click on them, it tells you like what they commented in like your other videos. I
But
mean, it works.
it's only in your channel. It doesn't take it across all YouTube, right?
I don't know. I've never really tried. Let's see. I know it work. I know how it works on my phone. I don't know how it works on other stuff.
Yeah, Roseanne, sometimes those are hilarious. I go in there, you just laugh. Good morning.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, no worries, Eric. Let me know when you need help.
Nope. Let's see. No, I can see. I'm on one of your comments, and then I clicked on the person, and I can see their comments from other things.
Okay.
So
because I had
it's a public thing, obviously. Yep, I can see it.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I just went into your stream. I clicked on like anxious stickers, like little icon thingy. And
sounds like a plan, Eric. So this time I'm going to have to keep the bourbon to a minimum. Last time I did a bourbon thing, I ended up drinking way more than I planned. I got myself in trouble.
Last drink I had was at the Tulsa show.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Char had me drink some weird strong thing.
Brown Sugar, was your birthday yesterday? So Brown Sugar won the big prize from Ida on BH Customs yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome.
10-ounce silver bar.
Yeah, I was watching while I was at work.
Yeah, I did. I was driving back and forth between offices and I was listening. It was the 28th. Gotcha. Yeah, it was a heck of a birthday gift, though. That was awesome. Congratulations on that win. That's awesome.
My birthday's Thursday.
Awesome.
So like 6 more days. Woohoo!
What are you going to do?
Probably nothing. I don't really celebrate my birthday anymore.
Yeah, Kane, that's what we were talking about. I didn't know they had implemented it and people were talking about it, but I had no idea what the hell they were referencing. So Brown Sugar was like, how do you how do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. I I wasn't sure what she was talking about. Yesterday I was completely delirious, so I had no idea. But yeah, and Siren won twice. Man, there was a lot of double winners yesterday in BH Custom 6K stream. That was fun.
Well, wasn't all the winners coming out of his bucket?
Yeah, well, there were 19 prizes and there were only 8 winners because like people were doubling up, and it was funny because it was like Siren won and then or 7 won and then Siren won and then uh Joe won and then it was Siren again and then it was Brown Sugar and then it was Joe again and then it was 7 again and then it was just like what in the world is going on? It was just the same people over and over again. You couldn't plan it if you wanted to, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. Morning red light. Brian 64. Well, I mean, it can't be rigged because they were just folded up pieces of paper in
Oh
a
yeah.
bucket.
Well, I gave him grief. I'm like, I want to see the names that you put in that thing. And his
For
brother
real.
Neil, who was giving him a ration of crap the whole time, was like, "Yeah, Frosty, I don't even think my name is in there." And then he drew the name. He drew his brother, and I was like, "Oh yeah, tell me that isn't staged."
You
So
only got 10 names in there.
yeah, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's the whole thing. It wasn't the computer because a lot of people are like, "Well, you can set up who wins," and
Well, and then the computer algorithm like pulls the same names all the time or whatever.
yeah, because sometimes it goes on depending upon how you set it up. You can favor it to the people who comment more or the people who are active on your site, and so people get really antsy about the computer stuff. So
Well, yeah,
that
and you can give people a better chance if they're like a member or whatever.
yeah, so a lot of people don't like that. So I think the way that he did it was very fair. It's like Ida's uh, bingo
Bingo
ball,
balls.
right? It's the same thing. It's very fair because there's no. I mean, if somebody really wanted to cheat, they could, but it's more open that way.
Yeah, some people
So
just are universally more lucky than others.
well, but some people. So like, is Mike in the house? Mike Schleiss.
I haven't seen them.
So the reason I say that is because like people are like, God, Mike's always lucky. Well, Mike's in every stream,
Yeah,
right? He's there. He's always supporting people. He's always participating. So you're going to see him more. So he wins just by nature of being there.
yeah. He's the new Jimmy Lacari.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jimmy, damn, no, that dude was lucky.
Lucky Jimmy. Well, some people just get on a winning streak.
Yeah, I've been on a couple of those myself.
Yeah, I mean, look at Mad. He has like all the videos from every like YouTube gall he has won, so he's like won quite a bit.
You know, you remember back, and I think it was around August time frame where we had to get on Ida because she was giving away just tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, she gave away like probably in 3 weeks, she probably gave away 15 grams of gold. And, we were joking with her, and it's like, Ida, right? And she's like, well, I won 10 grams on this game or whatever, but she was giving the stuff away. She was, hey, for people, she was going into streams and she was giving stuff away. And she's just doing the normal Ida thing, right? Just being
Hmm.
generous, kind. And so I won like 8 grams from her in 2 weeks.
Wow.
I was just in streams and they would draw a name and I would win. And then I would go somewhere else and they would draw a name and I would win. And she was finally like, Frosty, next time I give it away, I'm just going to send it to you.
Yeah. Don't even give it away. Just send
Yeah.
it to us.
Well, but then I didn't win anything for like 3 months. And it's fine. I don't have to win. I'm always just there to support. But yeah, sometimes you can get on a real winning streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles, she does have huge itis. She's she's crazy gracious. Sometimes it's like, hey, you know, I know we know it makes you feel better, but don't give everything away.
Well, she figures, oh well, I won this, but like she paid to win that, so
Well, yeah, and she loves to play games. She
yeah.
absolutely loves to play games, and she likes to see people laugh, and she likes to hear the excitement in people's voices, or when they win something. And she's generally just a gracious person, and so she just enjoys it. But sometimes she gets wrapped up in that enjoyment, and it's like, all right, Ida, Earth calling Ida, Houston calling Ida. Don't
Yeah,
give
see,
away your.
Joe knows how much she pays because he watches that stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah, well yeah, and so I mean I popped into some things, and and it's, if you're doing it every once in a while, it's fun, not a big deal, whatever. But sometimes it's like, holy smokes! Sometimes you can drop big bank on some of those items.
Oh yeah, I'm more of like a sure thing person, except for the occasional once a year, casino thing. But I keep track. I want to know what I'm losing. Like a lot of people don't keep track. Like I'm like, all right, I lost $200, and it doesn't look like I'm getting anything, so I'm like, I'm done.
No, that's exactly right, Sterling. Yeah, she. Well, if you small wins add up, and a lot of people don't realize that, right? You get you get 40 small wins, they're going to sometimes total more than your big win. And a lot of people don't feel like they've won unless they hit something really good. Or if they've hit like a major grand jackpot or whatever, like she hit 12,000 or 14,000 or whatever that was. Um, then, a $1,500 jackpot just don't seem to be the same thing, because you can hit the other one. And that's how they get you.
What I'll do is I'll put a 20 in a machine, and if I get up to $100, I go cash it out, put that $100 in my purse, and then go around and play another 20 somewhere.
Yeah, and that's another thing. There are some channels, ATS. So it's like, some people don't chat um, until it's time, right? Like there's the people who do constant lurkers, and there are times where you'll go in and you'll see, and we talk about this all the time. Um, Coin Crew and Miss Coin Crew and I, actually, when they would do the mod things, we would talk about. They have 105 people in chat, and then they go to do their will, and it jumps up to 150, right?
Yeah.
Um, so you're going to have people that do that. That's why, and I know it frustrates some people. They're like, "Hey, you need to give people notice." Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I want to do mine random when people are there. So the people who are active and engaged, and granted, not everybody can. So if people are working and listening, I get that. But I'm not feeding the gawhounds.
Yeah. Hi, Anna.
Hi, Anna.
Well, that's why we don't add people's names too, because like if you add everybody's names, all of a sudden you're there for like 30 minutes adding names because people keep popping in or they like log into their dual accounts or whatever. So ours is just basically the luck of whoever Nightbot decided to say you're on there.
Oh yeah, Raven. That happens a lot at Raven Hawks.
Hi, Victoria.
Hey, Victoria. Yeah, and so you'll hear me every once in a while when I'm doing my streams say, "All right, everybody, chat it up. I'm going to go ahead and do that." Right, give people notice.
Hi, Eric. Yeah, Keith kind of recommends that you do something. I
Well,
recommend you say hello to somebody.
yeah. So, and you have to listen to certain things. Big Flip is like, let's do another three, right? He doesn't actually ever say, "Hey, we're getting ready to draw names for the whatever." He's like, "Okay, let's do another three," and that's it. He doesn't announce it. He doesn't do whatever. You got to be engaged and listening and paying attention, and he gives you plenty of time. But so I think that way it helps the people engaged. Now I do understand that if you're listening to a stream and you're working, you can't always go to it, and you can't always pay attention to the whole thing. Um, so I get that, but you got to look at, in my opinion, the greater good.
Yeah. Morning, Roxilla.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a lurker. Like I'll say hi in the beginning and then I just listen the rest of the time.
Well, it's like on Sundays, right? Sundays I get up at 7. Oh, I start at 7 o'clock, get my stuff set up. If we're going to have a specific topic or whatnot, get the stream done. I do my stream. We stream into you guys. And then I'm active as a mod for about an hour and a half. And then I just listen because I need to focus on family and get chores done and do whatever. So I'm just kind of there in the background. And if something needs to happen or whatnot, I'll catch up and say hi or do whatever needs to happen. Or I may just say, hey, I got to go, family time, got to, take off.
Yeah. The premiere train, I'm like doing dishes, making breakfast.
Yeah. Well, because you need to say hi and be whatever and
Yeah.
engage and stuff. But a lot of the times it's like I have to multitask because if I did nothing but YouTube, I would probably not be married.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I used to be on YouTube way more, but like I would multitask. Like you'd be sitting in the bathroom with me.
Well, it's 7:18. Should we hammer it out?
Yeah. Y'all ready for some fact or crap? There's only two right answers. These are the only two right answers, and they have to be spelled out. They're only 4 letters.
Oh, hey, real quick before we take off. So, did I tell you guys I got a new job?
No.
Well, it's the same company, but a new job. But my first day there, I went and put myself, I kind of like got into a closet so that nobody would, be able to locate me. And my boss finally walked around and was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, you guys always said that good employees are hard to find." All right, I'll quit. I'll quit talking.
Dun-dun-dun. All right, first question. In 1972, an attacker attempted to assassinate Imelda Marcos with a knife. And my cards are factual or craptual from 2002. No true, no false. It's fact or crap, man. I got people putting T's in there.
Force of habit. Force of habit.
Yep, it's fact or crap.
Good morning, Ray.
I mean, I have these poop emojis and stuff here to remind you.
Oh, see, like on my end, I can't see anything on the screen because I have to focus on the chat because I don't get that option on my phone.
It's the 9th fact. AZ? Y'all getting AZ?
AZ coins.
Nope, no T. And F is not false. F is fact.
We should do factual and craptual. I like.
Yeah, factual and craptual. Make people spell that out. Morning, Jack. All right, next question. Bob Hope's real first name is Leslie. UAL.
I know
UAL.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Leslie's Besnetzi.
Or don't call me Shirley or something.
Boy named Sue.
It was like what? Like those airplane movies or whatever?
Oh, yeah. Airplane. Yeah, what's his name?
I think his name wasn't like Leslie Nielsen or something.
Leslie Nielsen. That's right. Yeah. Shirley, you jest. I don't, and don't call me Shirley. Yeah.
It's the sixth fact. Jim?
Just think.
Jim Shank.
Yeah, you couldn't make movies like that anymore.
Yeah, a lot of those movies back then.
Yeah. Good morning, Jack. Yeah, there'd be lawsuits if they made movies like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Just like the innuendos and other stuff. All right, next question. 6 Gold Badge, Rose Award, and Star Badge are all levels of achievement in archery.
Can you say those again, please?
6 Gold Badge, that's one word like choice. Rose Award and Star Badge. So 6 Gold Badges, one thing. It's the 7th fact. I think we only got 5, don't we?
Yes, we only have 5.
All right. Whoops, it went right out of the screen. All right, so it's the 4th one, the 4th fact. 1, 2, 3. Roseanne?
Roseanne.
Shirley said antlers are archery awards. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're like hunting. All right, next question. Singer Bono of U2 took his name from a billboard ad for a hearing aid retailer. Singer Bono of U2 took his name from a billboard ad for a hearing aid retailer.
I need you to say that one more time. I didn't catch that.
Singer Bono of U2 took his name from a billboard ad for a hearing aid retailer.
I'm just not hearing this correctly. Can you say it one more time?
No!
I'm just messing with you.
If you sing that song for me.
Which one?
One more time. Baby, just one more time.
I couldn't resist.
It's the 8th fact. I don't think we have that many. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got 5.
We got 5. All right, rolled in 1 die. And it's 5, so it's the 5th person. The last fact. Is that
brown sugar?
Brown sugar. All right. Next question. Huh?
What's funny about that question is most people never heard of that.
I never heard of it.
It's kind of ironic for a hearing aid question, isn't it?
Yeah. You got me, man. You got me. All right. Next question. The superstitious believe that a gift of parsley is bad luck for both the giver and the receiver. So if you give someone parsley, it could possibly be bad luck for both of you.
Hey, Sterling, I don't mind you. I think it's bad that you tell me that you don't like me too.
I like you too. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
I sing that whenever I've lost my keys.
I swear, if somebody had some kind of like noise thing that they could put on like something really small and like you could program it to like find different things that you lose all the time.
Stop is in.
It's the fifth fact because this is a 0. Are you serious?
There's
Really? Only 4? All right, it's the third fact.
Sterling.
2, 1, 2, 3. Yep, Sterling.
Mr. Cannabis.
Oh man, my legs are cramping. So I'm so short I can never reach the ground. So
Oh, Roseanne, that's cool. I was wondering if anybody had ever attended a concert there. I heard it was pretty cool.
I don't know who gives people parsley.
Well, they used to do it on food, right?
Yeah.
They stopped doing it.
Oh yeah, they used to put that little garnish thing there.
Yep.
I never ate it. Who ate that? Who ate that green thing they used to always put on your plate? All right, next question. The secret recipe for Coca-Cola is locked in an Atlanta bank vault. EMR always ate it. Yeah, a lot of people used to get parsley in their teeth. They'd be like, "You got parsley in your teeth, man."
Do you remember Sizzler Steakhouse?
Yeah, like in the 80s.
Yep. They garnished everything with parsley.
Are they still around?
There may be a few here and there, but there are not very many of them if they are.
And I keep rolling 7. Seventh fact.
Excuse me.
Zoom tight.
Bill Gibson.
Bill Gibson.
Do you still have a Sizzler? They used to have the best hibachi chicken. Steak and hibachi. It was always the one that I always went to.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Eddie.
If I can pronounce this. Next question. Yvonne Goolagong Cawley. So that's her name. Yvonne Goolagong / Cawley is the only mother to win Wimbledon in the Open era. And this was in 2002. So everything's 2002 or earlier.
Since I didn't know anything about that, I'm not sure. It's probably opposite of what I'm choosing.
And I keep just getting high numbers. It's the 10th fact.
Victoria.
Victoria. Yeah, so far nobody's got 2 answers yet. All right, next question. Zachary Taylor held no public office before he was elected president of the U.S. Roseanne Fairchild admitted. It's the 8th fact. Is it Sterling? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know. My chat jumped. I can't get back to the go.
Y'all agree it's Sterling? Sterling said, me. I know crap, and that's a fact. Hi, Frank.
Yeah, I can't get back up to the go. I don't know.
Yep, people are saying Sterling.
Okay.
All right, next question. Judy Garland's real name was Judith Gum. Oh, goodness.
That's funny, Ray. He sent me a text.
Physics 7. Seventh crap. James?
James Schultz. That's what I get.
James. Yeah, her last name was Gum, but her first name was Francis. Frank. You're always lagging, Frank. All right, next question. It took 28 years to carve the faces of 4 presidents onto Mount Rushmore. "28 years to carve the faces of the 4 presidents." What you doing, Zelda? I know my bracelet's probably driving people insane today.
It was a short trip for me.
short trip to insanity.
Yep.
It's the 12th crap.
Jim Shank.
Jim Shank. All
That's
right, Jim and Sterling both have 2 points. All right, next question. The first commercial airmail flight in the U.S. was by balloon in 1896. Yeah, our gas station down the street, I think, has like a internet blocker.
your what does?
Our gas station down the street, like when you're in the parking lot, you can't even get like internet through your like phone service.
Oh, yeah, they don't want people camping out at their pumps. We have them all through work.
It's the 10th crap. Is it Sterling?
For the win.
Sterling for the win! You really know your crap, and that is a fact.
Congratulations, Sterling. And he's giving it to me. Me for the win. He's like, no. Wait, it's Friday.
Oh, I don't care if it's Friday. I'm not going through 5 points of crap. Ringmaster Ray.
That sounds like it should be a book. The 5 points of crap.
Yeah, the 5 points of crap.
So what kind of goodies you guys throwing up on the auction for Sunday?
I don't know. I think Keith already put out the auction trailer thing.
I didn't get notification. I'll have to go look at that.
He's got a couple type coins up there because he like took a picture of them, and I had to do like a thumbnail.
I don't know if anybody else. I had like all my notifications were reset, so I had to go back through and change a lot of them. I have to go through and finish doing that.
Morning, Orda.
I hate it when they do massive pushes like that.
Oh yeah, I pretty much don't have my notifications on a lot because then my phone's like always blowing up.
Oh, I get you. Especially when you subscribe to 100 people.
Yeah. Like I think I'm getting like a text message or something, and it's like, nope, somebody else is on YouTube. So I have it to where it, you know how when you look in your little, I don't know what it is, but like when you look, let's see, YouTube. When you look at your little bell thing, like my bell thing tells me my alerts.
Yeah.
Instead of physically going, dun, 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 dun.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I mean, it's really bad when somebody like goes on at like midnight and all of a sudden you're like, oh crap, somebody's texting me, something's wrong. You know, because when people text you at some crazy hour, there's always something wrong. Or they're drunk.
Oh, wow, Kane. Kane says he subbed to over 1,000 channels.
How many do I have? Probably a lot too. How do you know? It says subscriptions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So I'm subscribed to 877 because
Wow.
it says show 870 more.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how many channels I'm subscribed to.
Yeah, I just went to like my homepage and you know how it has like your subscriptions on the side.
You have to do it on the computer though, right?
I don't know.
Because I can't access YouTube from my work computer.
Subscriptions. Yeah, probably. All subscriptions. Yeah, you'd probably physically have to count them. 659, 600.
Yeah, at that point, I would be like, no thanks. I got more important stuff to do.
Yeah, because I just like went to all subscriptions and it's like A through Z, but it doesn't like say how many is there. Sterling subscribed to hundreds, but most are no longer active. Yeah, we lose a lot of people. People get the burnout.
It's weird to go back through and look, and I was noticing this. Oh man, it's been a little while ago, but you'd find a really good video, and then you'd go watch a couple of the items, and you'd find out that they haven't uploaded in 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, why'd they stop? That's such good stuff.
It's funny, the video that keeps getting watched over and over again, and I think it's from like 3 years ago, is I tried the egg toning. I did a video on egg toning, and I still get stragglers watching it for 3 years now.
It's amazing what people watch.
Yeah. And I did it once and I'm like, you know what? That's a waste of a perfectly good egg. Like I wanted to eat the egg, but I knew I probably would have got poisoned.
So when you're talking about egg toning, are you talking about dyeing it different ways? Or are you talking about
No, to tone your silver. You know how people do that, you boil an egg and then you like chop it up and then you like put your silver in it?
oh no, I never heard of that.
The sulfur from the egg tones your coins. So I like chopped up an egg and like put a couple coins in, and then I like closed a container and let it like sit overnight.
Wow.
I just wanted to test it out on some of my um silver bullion stuff. And I actually did it like on a Canada Superman because it was like all milky. When I get milky stuff, I just tone it so it looks prettier.
So you can't see all the milk spots?
Oh, you can still see the milk spots, but at least they're colorful instead of white. Sterling said I could still eat the egg. Well, I didn't want to eat the egg after it sitting in a container for like a day with silver in it.
Oh, not only that, but still, you don't even know what's on those coins. So I wouldn't be for eating that. No way.
Oh yeah, my grandson accidentally, because I had a couple like Morgan dollars sitting up on my desk, he accidentally dropped one in my coffee, and I think it was one that I had toned or something, and I drank a couple sips of the coffee and I started feeling like nauseous. I was like, "Oh my god, I think I just got poisoned."
Yeah, that people don't realize how dirty currency and coins are. There's you ever want to get really grossed out? Go read the report on the mint checking for the various items that they find on money that gets returned. It's gross. And you know what's dirtier than money?
Hmm.
Your phone.
Your phone?
Most people's phones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wipe my phone down with the little Lysol wipes.
Yeah. Cash is dirty, which always makes me wonder if cash is dirty, why is it illegal to launder it?
Yeah, I did an egg toning and then I did that liver of sulfur toning crap. But I don't dip my coin in the liver of sulfur. I'll put liver of sulfur, some warm water in like a little container and put it in a dish, and then just like set my coins up around in the dish. I don't dip it in because a lot of people like will dip it into, and I let like the heat or whatever, or the moisture or whatever, do it instead of like dipping it in the liquid. Because I did both videos. I did the egg video, and then I did the liver of sulfur video. People stick cash up their noses. Okay.
It's true.
When we had a convenience store, the worst cash you had to take was the sweaty boob money and the stinky foot money.
Oh man, when I was young, I used to put cash in my sock all the time.
Yeah, and sometimes it falls down to like your foot, and then it's like sweaty foot money.
Yeah.
We did a poll one time. Would you rather have like sweaty foot money, sweaty boob money, or like, I don't know, money that smells like booty? And boobs won like 100%. People
Oh,
rather have sweaty boob money.
yeah, I can't say that I would choose stinky booty money or dirty
Or-
foot money. Yeah, I don't think that would be
Yeah, so like the choice is boob money. Hi, Joe.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Did
I
you come
want
up for the boob money?
I want to know if you get echoes because I got a new phone. I want to see if this one's acting up too or not.
I don't hear anything when she talked.
So everything's, well, it could be itis too, so I have to try itis.
Yeah, sounds good to me. How's it
Okay.
sound to everybody else?
Okay, just finding out. Yeah, Frost, but I send out a card instead of a package, so I don't know how long a card's gonna take to get there. But it's a surprise.
Did you send it to my PO box, or did
I
you?
asked you for your address, and that's what you sent me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, certain people have. I have two addresses. Sometimes I send it to my work address.
Roseanne.
I think it was a PO box.
Yeah, that's my frostbite one. Okay, cool.
Okay, I send it out Monday, so who knows how long it's gonna take to get there.
It'll probably get there today.
Yeah.
Um,
So let
I'll
me know.
I'll go to the post office tomorrow and let you know. I've got
Yeah.
I got a bunch of packages that came in, and I don't even know why I gotten some of them. So we'll find out. But
Hey, Angel.
Roseanne misses your echo, Joe.
What? What?
well, it sounded more like you were speaking through a kazoo than an echo.
Did it really? No, it was weird that it just all of a sudden started to do that because I was going up there and it was fine. And in like the last couple months, it started to do it.
So I think what happened was about a month and a half, 2 months ago, there was an issue with Android phones where StreamYard put out an update because there were issues with audio feedback. You'd get audio feedback, you'd get an echo, and it became a real problem. And so they took down the environment where you couldn't stream to StreamYard on an Android for about a week. And then they pushed out an update and they said, okay, the echo that you get when either one being in a car and the feedback from the system or feedbacking in through your phone through somebody else, that issue has been resolved. So you shouldn't have the issue. And if I'm not mistaken, it was about that time that you started experiencing that issue.
Well, I have an iPhone.
You have an iPhone now?
I had one before. I've always had an iPhone.
Oh.
Never anything else. I never had anything. It's always been an iPhone. This one's a 14. I didn't even know. Laney she goes, give me your phone. I gave her my phone. I had touched my finger on it so she could open it. And like an hour later, she goes, here you go. I go, what is this? And I don't like, I'm 62 years old. I don't like new things. Now I got to figure out this phone now. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got
Yeah.
Oh my God. I had to keep going to her. Well, how do I do this now? How do I do this now?
I hate getting new phones.
Yeah, it's all different. I was so used to it. You know, your names, everybody's names is already in there. If I needed it, I wouldn't have to type it. Now I got to type everything.
Yeah, you got to retrain your phone. Yeah, I hate that.
I just
'Cause-
had to put my name on the bottom there again. You know
yeah,
what I
because you
mean?
start writing a couple letters, and then all of a sudden people's names come up, so then you don't have to write it out.
Look at the camera. I think the camera's better.
Looking good, Joe.
No, it's not. This hair is ridiculous.
Love it, love it. I bet you can't wait till it's gone.
No, I can't. It's all coming off.
Morning, Diana. Then nobody can do their gnome stuff anymore.
Nope, all done.
Oh no,
I was
I'll still have the Joe Mankini.
thanks. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, is anybody gonna recognize me, you think?
Probably not.
My boss at work, I only work weekends, you know what I mean, at night, so no, they don't see me. And she goes, I don't know if I'm gonna recognize you.
Yeah, so do it right before Tulsa.
You know me
And
wait
then
that
everybody
long?
will be like, who is that guy? Oh no, you get to do it in like real soon.
Yeah, a couple weeks, right?
Yep, 2 weeks.
I was thinking of doing it during it. I'm gonna video it. My hairdresser already wants to do it. She can't wait.
Yeah, video all the hair that's coming off.
Oh yeah. I am gonna tell her to do different cuts, like a mohawk first. What a mohawk looks like. I don't know.
Just
Think
make
of
sure
something.
that when you do the initial cut that you put a rubber band around it.
Ba-dum-wah.
So when you pull your beard together and you go to do the
Oh,
initial cut,
I got
put
you.
rubber bands around it so it holds it together.
Somebody was saying yesterday you need to cut off your hair and put it in a pillow and make a
Yeah,
little.
did you hear that? Yeah. Did you hear me say what?
I'm like, that's not creepy at all.
Yes, it is very creepy, isn't it?
Little hair pillow.
Well, they
No.
used to make dolls that way.
They use the hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use a lot of older dolls have real hair, yes.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we
they-
did
they-
say you
Right.
could glue your hair to a skull cap, and then like when you lose all your hair, you can say this is my natural hair.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be losing any hair. I don't care. I'll be 90 and I'll still have a head of hair. I don't think I'm going bald. No bald spots on my head. Okay, what happened?
I don't know. I'm about to sneeze.
Look at this. Look at it. Bless you. Look at the sun or look at a light. It'll help you sneeze. Did you know that one?
Oh, if you look at the sun or the light.
Yeah, it'll make you sneeze.
Do you know
If you
what that's
have, if
called?
you have to.
Do you know what that's called?
No.
It's called the photic sneeze reflex.
Is
And
that
it's actually quite common.
so? You're actually serious? What you're saying?
100%.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's called the photic sneeze reflex, and not everybody has it. But if you change from a light to a very bright environment, there's a physical reaction that happens where you cause yourself to sneeze. But it's different countries. Scandinavians have it more than some of the others, but it's a genuine thing.
Lainey could do it in a heartbeat. Every time she's got to sneeze, she'll look at a light and she'll sneeze.
Yeah, she's got the photic reactions, but it's called
What doesn't work on me?
it's called a photic sneeze reflex.
Oh, okay. So it is a thing. I thought it was just something she happened to find out. You know what I mean? One
No,
time.
it's a genuine thing.
Yeah, some people it affects like severely.
Really?
My daughter, every time she walks out of the house, if it's sunny outside, as soon as she steps outside, she'll sneeze.
Really?
Morning, Bradley.
Yeah. Morning, Bradley. Morning, everybody in chat. Sorry.
Hey, fun stream, Bradley.
Yeah, I got there at the end. Sorry.
That was very fun, very generous of you. I still want to see the other names in the bottom of that bucket. I think you don't.
He probably already tossed the names.
No, I'm just giving him grief. I like the way he did that. I just got to give him a little ration.
No, I don't understand how come, like, whenever I press the thumb on something, the numbers quit raising. It's like my thumb is broke. Like, I literally only have 7 likes.
You know what? Whenever they pushed whatever freaking update they did, you can't see the likes update when you're watching it. You have to refresh.
Yeah, because it says I only have 7 thumbs.
It drives me crazy.
Gee, I only have 2 thumbs.
Ha ha ha.
I pulled a frostbite. Well, I tried to. I tried to. And I got a new car yesterday. I got 72 miles on this thing already.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, my other car lease was coming up. It's like, I'll get out of it early.
It's always nice when you get a new car.
Yeah. You know, I don't mind leasing because if it breaks down, I just bring it back. Let them fix it.
Right?
Pay a little extra. I'm paying like $40 to $50 more a month for this one. But I got 72. It's a brand new. I don't care. I'm still under that 500 mark. That's all I know. Not paying 500 a month. I pay like 440. That's not bad.
For some people, leases are okay, but in general, they're considered a waste of money.
Yeah,
But
I'm just renting a car. I'm just renting it. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I try to tell the dealers. Oh, they wanted it first like $589. I go, what are you, wacky? And they always ask how much you put down. I never put a penny down. Never ever put a penny down on a car because it's the first thing they always say. How much you got to put down, and then they go from there. And all that money, or majority of that money you put down, goes in that dealer, that salesman's pocket. I'm telling you, in fact, that's the truth. It goes in their pocket. So more money you give them, the more money they'll put out the red carpet for you. But it's only $10 more a month for every $1,000 you put down on your car. That's all it is. So you put $5,000 down, you're only saving $50 a month, which can be a lot, but you're putting down $5,000.
Yeah, we've never put money down on a car.
Yeah, I've never have either. And so they wanted like 580 something. I said, you're wacky. Then they come back with another number, and I said, no. I go, I'm not paying more than this. I said 450. Came to 459, I think it was. I said, if you get to that number, fine. I go, I don't even want to do that. I said, they kept knocking it down, see if I would say it. I said, no. I go, I'm only renting the car. I'm not owning it. I'm only renting it. So what do you care? You're getting it back. Then they finally got to that number and said, see, I told you, Ken. It's only because I had more months left on the other lease. Plus the miles were killing me taking my daughter to school. I had 31,000 miles on a 2-year car. It's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of miles.
For me, it is.
I put almost 54,000 on a car in 1 year.
Wow. But it's probably a lot of highway, right?
It's almost all highway, yeah.
Yeah. That's not bad highway. That's what mine was too. It's not bad if it's highway. It's the stop and go is what kills you. That puts the wear and tear on your car.
Yeah, this new job that I have, I'm all desk now, and I get to work from home more. So the mileage should decrease by like 75%. So that'll be good on that end. But
I don't know about you guys, but I hate driving.
Oh, I hate driving too.
I don't mind it at all.
I can't stand it. I hate it.
People stress me out.
Angel, exactly. Me too. I got road rage big time.
I always tell my kids, you don't have to worry about your driving as much as you have to worry about everybody else's driving.
Exactly. You're exactly right.
He's like, you got to be watching everybody else because there's going to be some jackass that decides to do something that's going to like endanger your life.
Exactly. That's what I told my daughter. She just started to drive, and I told her, I go, "You're fine. You just got to watch out for other people."
Yeah, you just got to keep your eye on everybody else.
Yeah, because there's a lot of weirdos that they don't care. They'll go through stop signs, red lights, and stuff. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got to jump down. I got to go to the doctor's, so I'll be in chat.
Wow, that was abrupt. See you later, Joe. Be safe. Are you still there, Frosty?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. It got all quiet, and I was like, "What the heck?"
Oh no, I'm reading emails trying to figure out a problem. So what's left over from my last 60-hour cycle?
What happened, Joe?
I hit the wrong button. I'm used to the old phone.
Yeah, he was like in mid sentence, and you were like, "Poof."
I'm sorry. That's why I came back out. I hit the wrong button. See? I'm ready to throw this phone out the window, and it's 3 days old.
Yeah, you got to relearn it all.
Oh, I hate it. All right, I gotta go. That's what I was saying. I'll be in chat. Thanks.
All right,
Have a
love you,
good
Joe.
Have a good
Yep,
one,
you
brother.
too. Have,
And I'll
yep.
I'll message
Look
you.
out for that card, Frostbite.
Yeah, I will. I'll message you when it comes in.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Hi, Wolf Meadows. Thank you for your thumb. Invisible River Ranch.
Yeah, I live so the work I did before I did this one, we were bouncing back and forth between hospitals and bases and things like that. So it wasn't uncommon for me to be driving 200, 250 miles a day. And so I would do that 2, 3 times a week, every week, all year long. And then we would do some trips where it was like we'd go check out some other facilities, whether it be border facilities or military bases or um, go see other hospital programs like Kaiser Permanente in California or Intermountain Healthcare in Utah. And so we would go drive and check out hospitals in their systems. So I was driving a lot. So
Thank you for your thumb, Bradley.
hey, BH with a $2 super sticker.
Yeah, Keith used to drive a lot too, like just doing coin shows and stuff.
I don't mind it. Like I'll put on a good audiobook or listen to some, classic rock and do kind of stuff and check out things. And if I would drive the same route over and over again, like I used to drive to Houston for a meeting and then come home, which is the meeting would be like 4 hours. So it would be a 10-hour day, but 7.5 of it would be on the road. So I didn't mind it. It was fine. It was a nice trip. The trip that sucks when I would go towards where Ray is, where it's, heading out towards Lubbock and stuff like that, because it's just El Paso. Ugh. Those are horrible, flat, tumbleweed drives.
Choo choo. Thank you, Invisible River. Yeah, some people, if you drive the same thing, you could literally almost drive like sleeping.
Well, there's a lot of people that get into big accidents because they do that.
Yeah, my dad's done that before. It's like driving and then like doze off, and then he's like, "Oh my god, how did I even get here?"
Yep, driving blind. People do it working too. Tumbleweeds are fun, if you're playing with them, but not when you're driving past them. It's even worse when they're driving past you. But the road from San Antonio to El Paso or the road to Lubbock, Laredo. Oh my God, that's a horribly flat, gray, ugly, just nasty drive. Can't stand that drive.
I can't wait till we can move to the middle of the U.S. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are
you
you feeling?
Feeling better? Yeah.
You got sick for a couple days.
Oh, really sick. Yeah, really sick.
Yeah, you and Chief both. Chief has been down hard.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he's been, I don't know, major stomach bug or something, but lots of throwing up and
That's
bedridden.
what I had.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's an icky bug. I cannot
Yeah.
stand to throw up at all.
Me either. It makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
It's not good. I didn't eat for like 3 days and barely able to keep any liquids down. I only didn't go to the hospital because I was able to keep some fluids down. So at least for long enough that I knew that it actually got like absorbed in my body.
More concerned about dehydration.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing worse than dry heaving. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know. What did me and Chief get into? I don't know.
Cancer Army, remember 9 months. Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you, Mom.
what's up, Army? How you doing, bud? Yeah, I think the last time I got really sick, I didn't have the vomiting as much as it's just that you feel like you got ran over by a truck. And I would take that over the constant fountains at both ends, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Chief went to the hospital. Venture Delos said he was on the way to the hospital yesterday or on his way back from.
Yeah, I think Admiral took him. I'm not sure. I don't think they kept him. I think he just went in. Yeah, norovirus is bad news. Bad juju.
Yeah. Build stomach muscles. I'd rather do it a different way. I don't want to build them from the inside out.
I'd rather build them from laughing too hard.
Yeah,
Right?
while destroying the lining of your throat and the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, Monday when I got that like Rice Krispie stuck in my throat, like when Keith was like giving me the Heimlich and stuff, it's like I almost puked, but then my whole throat was just like felt like sandpaper. Somebody sandpapered it.
You almost choked on a Rice Krispie.
Yeah, Monday I took a bite of a Rice Krispie treat and I didn't chew it. I didn't chew it all the way and I swallowed it and it got lodged in my throat.
Ugh.
She thought you were talking about a single Rice Krispie.
I know that's what she said. A Rice Krispie.
Well, Rice Krispie treat. I made Rice Krispie treats.
I love Rice Krispie treats. Oh, we should make Rice Krispie treats.
I didn't eat the rest of them because I was like, those are death bars right there.
Death trap.
I was so scared. Like I literally thought I was gonna die.
Hey, Sterling. It's the Heimlich, not the hind lick maneuver.
Yeah, Keith was licking my behind, and I laughed so hard it came back out. Yeah, I've never choked like that ever before in my life, so it was scary. Yeah, I've like choked on water, like sucking it down the wrong pipe, but when you actually choke on food, that's like the worst.
I've choked on my own words.
Get foot mouth syndrome.
Like, how did you get athlete's foot of the tongue? Sticking my foot in my mouth.
Hence life safe. Oh, what then? Man, I need some more coffee. My coffee cup's empty. It's filled. It's filled with the shop.
So you guys got any fun plans this weekend?
No.
I have my granddaughter's first birthday tomorrow.
Yay!
Yay! I
I was about to say, how old is she?
know. 2.
It's the first one.
It's the first birthday. We just didn't have one for her last year, so she's 2, but it's her first birthday. She's 1.
You're confusing me now.
I know. She's 1.
It's like, wait, how do you have your first birthday, but she's 2?
Yeah.
It's like, well, your first one doesn't count.
Right. Your first birthday doesn't really count because it's your birthday.
Exactly.
Free meal at a restaurant once by doing a maneuver on someone that was choking on their meal. Oh, neat. That's one way to get a free meal, I guess. It's the least they could do.
Yeah.
Right. You saved
Yeah.
from possibly getting like sued or something.
Chew your food, people.
The last free meal I got was for changing a lady's tire.
Aww.
Not the lady. She actually paid for me and my daughter's dinner, but
I get one every year from Applebee's.
on your birthday.
No, I should do. I could get it twice a year. Well, I could get a free Denny's Grand Slam, I think, on my birthday. But no, for Veterans Day.
Oh yeah, that's true. We do the
I cash that sucker in. I could care less about my birthday, but I cash that free meal in every year. Dang, Skippy, I do.
yeah, we go to it's called Bob's Steakhouse. And they always give veterans, and it's a special dinner. Like they go in, you tell them you're a vet, and they bring you a special steak, and 12-ounce porterhouse with baked potato and
Oh, I need that restaurant around here.
yeah. Say again?
I would love to have that restaurant around here.
Yeah, you don't get to order from the menu. You just tell them you're a vet, and they bring you out a specific meal that they have planned.
I'm okay with that.
If you can't do,
Where is Bob, man?
huh?
I haven't seen Bob lately.
He's tied to the mast.
Tied to the mast.
You don't remember that show? What about Bob?
Oh yeah. What about Bob?
I'm sailing.
Was that like
I'm
Bill Murray or something?
Yeah, God, that was a funny movie. I need to watch that movie again. That was awesome.
Yeah, did anybody in chat have a birthday yesterday? Leap year? My grandpa died on February 29th.
I know it was Tony Robbins and Ja Rule's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would suck having the 29th birthday because you don't actually have a birthday because they like skipped it.
Well, yeah, but think about it. How many times do you actually celebrate your birthday on your birthday? Only if it falls on a Saturday or Sunday.
Which is true.
Most of the time, if you celebrate it, if it falls on the weekday, you usually celebrate it on the weekend.
Yeah, but you literally do not have a birthday. Like
That's
the
true.
day is gone.
Yeah. How old are you? 4.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah, Sterling's saying his mom would have been 25.
Yeah, they had a birthday yesterday.
Yep.
Here you are, young one.
Hot. Man, that shit.
You asked me to make it.
He's trying to kill me, man.
Would he give you a Rice Krispie treat?
No, flaming hot cup of coffee.
Hmm.
But I could like it's so hot I can't even like touch the cup. Kid turns 18 on the 9th. Woohoo! Charles gave up his birthday.
Sterling's mom was leap year. That's cool.
More child support.
Don't say that. Come
Well, no
on.
more mandated support.
Oh yeah, I keep telling my my wife that just because my daughter turns 18 doesn't mean the child support stops.
No.
It just changes direction.
Yeah, because I mean, you're always going to support your kids
Yeah.
unless they grow up to be like assholes.
Well, money is a very minimal part of supporting a child. The other stuff is the important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The government can support your child with
Very
money. The other stuff is important. The love and the teaching.
My daughter and I have a really good relationship. My son and I don't see eye to eye, but sometimes it's supposed to be that way with fathers and sons. They don't realize it until a little bit later.
Yeah. My coffee's so hot, so I'm dipping a s'mores Pop-Tart in it.
Well, I'm being called into work. I'll chat with you guys later.
Okay, have a great day.
You too.
Have a good one, Frosty.
You got a Pop-Tart? Is that what you're eating?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
A s'mores Pop-Tart. S'mores. Got chocolate and marshmallow.
S'mores. Child that would take money from the government is no child. Whatever, Sterling. The children don't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, some people just don't have a choice.
The children don't.
Yeah. Ah! I would burn my tongue.
I'll tell you what, if you guys saw, I mean, and it's like this vicious circle anymore. You know, people get jobs, and then mothers get jobs, and they have to put their kids in daycare, and daycare is half of what they make, and then they got to pay
Yeah.
for gas, and by the time they get home, they get like $20 out of their paycheck to keep. I don't know. That's an exaggeration, but it's not that far. I mean,
No, yeah, daycare takes like half of your earnings.
but like, is someone supposed to watch your kid for free? You know what I mean? So it's like, what's right? Should daycare be charging less and watching your child for less? And I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they got to be paid too. And I know they have lots of kids and everything, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Is your
Yeah.
cup like, it's showing your background?
Yeah, the green screen's on, and the inside of my cup is green, so you can see the
That's
shop.
weird.
You can see the shop in my cup.
That is really weird.
Sneak peek of what's usually behind us at the shop.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, daycare is crazy expensive.
Yeah, well, that doesn't always happen. There's a lot of deadbeat dads that leave their kids in person
People have
hide.
accidents. People have accidents. They get sick. They get cancer. All kinds of things happen. It's not always a choice.
Yeah,
It's not always a choice. You have to
no.
be careful when you make blanket statements like that. It's not always a choice. And yeah, I mean, it's tough even with just one person working.
Have a good one, Eric.
Half your grocery bill, half of your paycheck goes to groceries. Oh my
I'm
gosh, have you
good
been to
God,
the grocery
man.
store lately? It's crazy.
Yeah, we're up to $5 on the eggs again.
It is literally nuts, the grocery store. And my electric bill is getting outrageous. So I have gas and electric, and it's a switch off. In the wintertime, my gas bill goes up and my electric bill goes down. In the summertime, my electric bill goes up and my gas bill goes down. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Electric
They
has
are
been,
both high,
yeah, electric's been higher than normal.
way higher than normal. And I have that comfort level billing. So usually usually at the end of the term, they end up lowering it for me because it didn't all balance out. Well, not this year. I'm going to end up
Yeah, it's
paying.
crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Frosty isn't really there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, there's always a choice, Paula. You can starve and die, or you can ask for help.
Right.
Them's the only choices you got. I see where you guys are coming from on that topic, though.
I mean, I get what Sterling's saying. Like the welfare system was one of the worst things that ever happened to this country. It truly was.
I get what he's saying. There's too
Yeah.
many people out there taking advantage of the system
Yes.
that don't need it.
And well, they did that. They did that. That was an that was intentional.
Yeah.
That was intentional. They did that to keep people poor, and particularly people of a specific race. To be quite blunt,
No,
they did that. They
lazy.
did that to keep them poor, and it's crazy. But there have been circumstances where it has helped people,
Correct.
but it needs to be limited. You know, it's not. I mean, it now it's where people have babies just to get more welfare. You know what I mean? And so that system is broken, and it needs to be fixed.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to move to where John Shank lives paying a $447 a month electric bill.
Well,
a lot. I'm crying about my $140 electric bill.
Mine's over 200, and that's ridiculous. Like
I
for
know.
this time of year for me, I mean, it's really ridiculous. That's usually closer to what my gas bill is. And then my electric bill is, anyway.
Man, it wasn't but 10 short years ago, my gas was $85 and my electric in the winter was like $25, $35.
3 years ago.
10 short years ago.
4 years ago.
Probably, yeah. I'm just putting a longer time frame so it don't feel so bad to me.
I know.
So 150 and 75 for Dad. I guess that's for gas.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy anymore. I'm afraid to look at my gas bill. We got all that stuff autoed because it's too confusing to try to keep up with payments, everything. So we just tell them take it out. And then we cry when they take it out.
Yeah.
It's just everything's just so expensive anymore. I venture if I know where you live, buddy. I be telling people turn
It's
stuff off,
crazy.
man. 500 a month, yeah. Turn stuff off, dudes. Hey, there's a light on. You left the room.
Yeah, right. Light a candle. Light a candle.
Candles. You don't live too far from me. I know you.
Yep, I'd be buying some candles. You could buy some pretty smelly ones for us. You know, your house will smell really good.
Potpourri
Bath
and
and
stuff like
Beyond.
that. Yeah,
Or Bath and Body Works. I mean,
doesn't help having a pool.
oh
Sure it does.
man,
Empty the pool. Empty the pool.
get a one of those mills. You know, the water thing that run your electric. What are those called? The paddle, not windmills. What are they? Water? I don't know. What's it called?
Watermelons? I don't know. I
Yeah, you
forgot.
know what I'm talking about, though, right? That
Yeah, they
turn.
got them on steamboats and stuff.
Yeah, but people used to use them to generate electricity.
Oh, look at that. River Ranch has got a solar water pump. Can't beat that.
Tell you what,
You
solar
see
is
that
the way to
water?
go. If a solar is the
Paddle
way to go if you can afford it. But
Hydro mill, paddle wheel,
hydro, yes, thank you. Pedal
whatever the
wheel.
case is, it makes electric. It looks
Yeah.
pretty too.
Get a hamster hamster wheel like the Flintstones.
Yeah, feed them some grass or something. Let them eat the wild. That way you don't have to pay for it to feed them.
It's hard. It is tough. It is really tough. I just want gas to stay low enough until June when I have to drive to Sacramento.
You want to talk about it? Talk about a mistake I made just yesterday and the day before. It was a 2-day mistake. I was coming home from work. I'm like, man, it's so cold out. I don't feel like stopping to get gas. Right? Gas is $3.19, and I had to get gas the next day, $3.49. I was forced, all because it was too cold the day before, so I didn't stop. I'm like, I'm not stopping for gas. Cost me $3. That difference in price cost me $3. That's ridiculous.
Hey Keith, do you know if Mike fixed that thing on the Coin Show application thing? Do you know if he added his? I guess I could look.
I'm gonna say this once.
His email.
Nothing to do except for help push the show.
What?
I'm gonna say one time. I have nothing to do with the show except for help.
Oh, I know.
So all I do is help promote it. So hey, if you're not going, you should go. TulsaCoinShow.com. There you go. I pushed it again.
That's
what I do.
I know. I got to get on the phone today. Even yesterday, even though I was feeling a little bit better, I was like, I don't know if I want to, be on the phone for an hour right now because I'm still iffy on whether my head's going to be in the toilet or not. So I'm going to call them today and get that straightened out. Good morning, Victoria.
I'm just a guy. I don't know nothing.
I know. I got to get that flight changed. And I figured my flight on coming home. If they can't get me another flight on that same day without a 5-hour delay in Dallas, I'll just come home on a different day. That doesn't matter. I can change the day coming home.
Yeah, you were supposed to meet up some airport or something. She's already got her tickets.
Oh, I know. They changed both of us got our flights changed. Only I got every single one of my flights changed.
Oh, well.
And coming home, and here's the bad thing though, Keith, is we both of us get into Tyler at different times. Angel gets in at like 4 in the afternoon or something, and I don't get in until 11:52 at night. So they either have to hang out in Tyler for all that time or go home and drive back.
What are you
to
talking
pick me up when we fly into Tyler? Ida either has to hang out with Angel in Tyler for like 6 hours and wait for my flight to come in,
Oh, I can tell you what's going to happen.
They're gonna what? Go to a bar and get drunk
Pick up
and get
Angel, and they're going to run
arrested?
over to a casino or something, and they may be late picking you up.
That's probably exactly what's gonna happen. And I don't know if there's any though in Tyler, but
They'll drive to go.
you would have already thought about that.
They probably are going to make plans or something.
Well, I just said they could go to dinner and a movie or something, but it would be a heck of a lot better if I could because for me now that day is wasted. I don't get a visit with Angel or Ida or anything at all that day. It's wasted. We go home and I go to bed.
It's not wasted. It
It
means
is.
you're energetic for the next day.
Oh no, not after flying all freaking day.
Yeah, you want to go to bed.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to run around afterwards, having fun. You just get to go and relax and go to sleep.
I'm going to change it. But then going home, go from Tyler to Dallas, and then I have a 5-hour layover in Dallas.
I just got a farm cart for the ranch. Was 300. What's a farm cart? Invisible River.
Dallas airport sucks.
That's why I don't fly. I don't like airports.
I just don't want to hang out in the airport for 5 hours.
I don't fly unless I have to, meaning I'm going across the water because I won't take a boat. Because
I am going to, you know what, Angie? I am going to pull that. I am going to tell them that it's true. I mean, there's a chance that something could happen. I mean, I don't want to go overboard because I don't want them telling me that I'm not fit to fly. But I am going to tell them that. I am going to tell them that I am a disabled veteran and that I booked these flights for specific reasons because I didn't want layovers and because my friend and I want to arrive in Tyler at the same time because our friend is picking us up. I'm just going to tell her that I paid certain prices for certain tickets because you have to book each leg of your trip individually. It's crazy. But I had to book each leg of my trip individually, and I picked those specific times.
Specific. You gotta spit it out.
I booked those specific times.
See, she doesn't want to spit on her mic. That's why she's having trouble pronouncing it.
I don't pull that card ever really, unless I absolutely have to. But I am gonna tell them.
Use Priceline, I think. Yeah, there it is. She said she used
so did I.
That's why she used it. I told her to use it.
So here's what I think happened. I think something happened to that flight that Angel and I were both booked on originally. I think something happened to that flight. That's the flight, I think, that screwed us both up. But Boeing had a huge problem. If you look back at the news a couple months ago, so we're on the airplane where they used to have an emergency exit. They removed that so they could fill it with more seats, and they put a plug in that where the door used to be. Well, a flight from Portland took off and was up in the air, and that plug came out. And nobody was killed, but you could see all the way out of the airplane, it looked like an entire exit door came off. And you could see people like looking out at the lights. And so they grounded all of the Boeing airplanes, those specific airplanes, they grounded all of them to fix that issue.
So is that like the Langolier type thing with Stephen King?
It kind of was, but it was, you go Google it, you'll see it was creepy.
Getting up. I don't exactly remember the movie, but that was the part of the movie I do remember where the plane's flying up on takeoff and the whole ground is just kind of like a sinkhole just sticking down underneath.
Uh-huh.
Was that the Langoliers that did that
scene? It was
scene?
Langoliers. That was a good movie.
That's the only scene I remember from the movie.
Really? That was a good movie where they go from like place to place trying to find more people that are.
And then I remember The Stand. There's one thing I remember about The Stand specifically is how to spell stand. MOON, spell stand. That guy, everything MOON spelled it. I remember that specifically.
They're putting me on a Canada. Oh, you're on a totally different airline, huh, Angel? They didn't change my airline. All of my flights are still American. Canada Air flight, really?
Must be nice.
I really like flying, and this is kind of stupid, but I really like flying Alaska. And there's one simple reason, and for a lot of people, they'd be like, what? Whatever. Because they let veterans pre-board. And I think that that's really special, that they do something special for their veterans. So I think all the airlines should do something like that. But anyway.
Everybody has their own way they run things, you know. To me, you know, being a veteran is just like anybody else. That's how I look at myself.
Well, you're 1%. So you're not just like everybody else.
Oh, I know, but I don't, you know, try to do it.
You are not just like everybody else.
That's right. I'm just a guy. Some people are girls.
You served this country and you signed a check that up to the amount of your life. Paid to the order.
That's right. Working 20 hours out of 24. And when I actually got worked 23 out of 24, I'm like, time to go. Something about cussing out your captain just doesn't fly.
My nephew I shouldn't giggle about it because it shouldn't surprise me at all. He got kicked out of the Marines for punching his.
I didn't punch him. I just cussed him out. I don't even remember.
Oh, he did. I thought, what the heck is wrong with you? What are you thinking?
Well, I got busted down a rank. I earned my rank back after the fact.
Well, there you go.
Down and had to scrub the deck with a toothbrush.
He got an other than honorable discharge.
What was that Full Metal Jacket where they're in the bathroom scrubbing the deck with a toothbrush? I'm in the hall of the post office, and this thing's about 40 foot long. I think they're 3 foot wide at or about. The halls are not that wide. And I'm scrubbing it with a toothbrush. And I couldn't quit until I was done. I was allowed to take an hour for food and hygiene or whatever. But it took me, I would have to say, over 30 hours to do it. And they worked me that full, because your contract says we can work you 23 out of 24 hours. When you sign it, like you said, you sign your life. You also sign the fact they can work the hell out of you too.
Yeah.
And that's what made me decide, no, not for me.
Sterling, anytime you fly, you can 100% be the first to. You could be the last aboard and the first to get off. All you got to do is fork over the money to pay for that first class seat, because you don't have to board first. If you want to wait till everybody else is boarded and get on and get your little first class seat, you can, and then you can just be the first to get off every single time.
I've never flew first class.
I did. It's fun. I flew first class a couple times. One time was on my way home from a deployment. It was very sweet. I fell asleep in the airport and I missed my flight.
Invisible River Ranch said he got to go to flight school to learn how to be a pilot. When I was in high school, and that reminds me of this story, it's a true story. I was offered a scholarship to learn how to be a pilot. I have no idea whether it was GPA or what it was. I was hanging around a 4.0. But they were going to send me down to Florida and teach one of the airlines, I don't even remember which one, and teach me how to be a pilot after high school. No, didn't do it. Went in the military. I have no idea why I didn't do it. Today, I'm glad I didn't, because I am deathly afraid of heights. I just get squeamish even watching a movie where I have to look down.
You didn't do it because you would have never met me.
Could be, yeah.
You're not afraid of heights. You're afraid of what's at the bottom and getting there.
No, I get
quickly.
squeamish looking. It's
You're
the look.
afraid of the fall.
And when I was in my early 20s or mid 20s, we built these. I worked for a company called Wolverine here in Michigan. Sterling might know them. They're a construction company, pretty big. They built them Gruder buildings, and they're the big box metal warehouse type things, 20 foot in the air, J beams. Ice and snow, I'd get up there without a harness and run right across them. Didn't even bother me at all. I just looking up at them 20-foot beams now, thinking that I was up there. You have no sense of morality when you're young.
Mortality,
rather. And Sterling does know who they are. Yeah, they're just a supervising outfit now, but they used to build a lot of buildings back then.
Wow.
They just have supervisors, no actual workers now. So are we about done?
Well,
I don't know.
if we can't get somebody to come up and keep Paula company,
Well, it's a quarter.
we
till
might
now.
have.
It's a quarter.
We
till
might
now.
have to just end early.
It's a quarter till now, so we might as well end now because by the time we get over there, it'd be 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna get off here and let her close it out. I'm just a guy. We got a horse in this world.
Have a great day, you guys. Bye. Love you.
Love you, Paula. I think Frosty's just here in spirit. But yeah, I think we're just going to close down a little bit early. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you for playing Fact or Crap. And I will see you all either on Sunday Fun Day. Maybe Sterling. I'll email you if I can't find it. So yeah, I'll see you on Sunday Fun Day and then back at Ida's. And hopefully she's super refreshed from her iron thingy. But love y'all. See you soon. Get squirreled. It's fun.